Good morning, children. Let us start today's class. Just a revision of what we have studied formula last class. First one is area of the minor sector, that is A. It is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Next, we learned about the area of the major sector formula, that is 360 minus theta by 360 into pi r square. Two way we can calculate area of the major sector, that is a whole circle's area, that is pi r square minus area of the minor sector. Depending upon the question you can choose. We have already told about all these things. One more formula we have studied, that is length of arc only. So length of the arc of the circle equal to L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. And we started doing some examples also. So I'll do the next example onwards. I think last class we have done 3 sums. Now the next example is this. Okay. Find the area of the shaded region in the figure if radii of two concentric circles with the center O are 7 centimeter, 14 centimeter and angle AOC equal to 40 degree. So what is given in the question? Two concentric circles are given. What are the radius? 7 and 14. Now the question is asked for area of the shaded region. Area of the shaded region, what is that one? ACDB. That portion only we have to calculate. What is the central angle? Central angle also given here. Angle AOC equal to 40 degree. So area of the shaded region means area of the sector AOC, that is the bigger one, minus area of the sector BOD. Unshaded portion, if you check, it is BOD only. That should be subtracted from the bigger sector, which is that one AOC. So for getting area of the shaded region, we should calculate two sector also, but one is AOC, another one is BOD. Then we have to do the subtraction, right? So same formula we have to use. What is the change? Is the radius will be the change. The first case, it is a smaller one. If it is a 7 centimeter, the bigger one will have the radius 14 centimeter only. So area of the sector BOD, that means unshaded portion, that is a smaller one we are calculating here. So area of the sector BOD equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. The same formula, no change. So since the pi value is not mentioned, it is 22 by 7 only. What is the radius to be taken? We have taken the name BOD, that is the unshaded portion, right? So here theta by 360 into pi r square, we have to use the 7 only. So for 40 is the central angle, theta substitute as 40 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 7 square. I'm not going for the further simplification. Direct answer I'm giving here, 154 by 9 centimeter square, right? What is the next part? The bigger area sector we have to calculate. Area of the sector AOC. Same formula. What is the change? Only the radius. Instead of 7, you can see here it is 14. Right? So 40 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 14 square. It is equal to 616 by 9. Now what is the next step? Area of the shaded region is asked. So we should do the subtraction. So the area of the sector AOC minus area of the sector BOD, that is equal to 616 by 9 minus 154 by 9. Both the denominator are having same only. So we can simplify first, and area of the shaded region, that is equal to 154 by 3 centimeter square. So this is not a difficult question. It is given as a area of the sector only. Using that formula, we have to calculate the shaded region. So 2 times we have used the area of the sector formula. Next question. O is in the given figure, O is the center of the circle. The area of the sector OAPB is 5 by 36, 5 by 36 times area of the circle. Find the value of the x. So here find the value of the x means which is that one? Central angle. And what is given? O is the center, x is the central angle for us. Now area of the sector OAPB is 5 by 36 times area of the circle. So one condition is given in the question. What is the condition? Area of the sector, it is equal to 5 by 36 area of the circle. So we made the equation there. Area of the sector of the circle, that means OAPB. What is the area of the sector? If you check the figure, it is OAPB only. That is in a relation with the circle. How many times? 5 by 36 times of area of the circle. So we are substituting the formula left side, right? So theta by 360 into pi r square and 5 by 36 into pi r square only. So pi r square will get cancelled. So we want to calculate theta because x is asked, right? X means central angle only. So theta we want to calculate x equal to theta only. Theta equal to 5 by 36 into 360. Simplification, we can get it is equal to 50 degree only. So we are getting a relation here. Based on the relation, we are finding the central angle. Once again, I'll read the question. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle. The area of the sector OAPB is 5 by 36 times area of the circle. So just to form the equation or condition, I will say, the condition we have written, formula we substituted, and we have calculated the central angle. The central angle value, it is equal to 50 degree. Okay. One more important formula we have to learn here, that is relationship between area of the sector and the length of the arc. Relationship between area of the sector and the length of the arc. In some question, it will be asked that area of the sector will be given, then they will ask length of the arc. So let us see what is the relation between area of the sector and length of the arc. We start with the area of the sector only. Area of the sector formula is 3 by theta by 360 into pi r square. Pi r square means next line we have written that pi into r, right? Now what we are doing means we are multiplying and dividing with the 2 only. Why we are using the 2 pi r is the concept for length of the arc, right? What is the concept for length of the arc? Circumference. That means 2 pi r should come. So for that purpose, we are multiplying and dividing with the 2 only. So theta by 360 into 2 by 2 into pi into r into r. So now we are arranging the terms in such a way that we should get the length of the arc. So what is the extra? There 1 r will be there and 1 2 will be there in the denominator, right? So theta by 360 into 2 pi r into r by 2. So this underlined term, that is equal to our length of the arc. Length of the arc means it can be denoted by the letter L, and the remaining part here we have written, what is that, the remaining part, r by 2. So when area of the sector and the length of the arc is we have taken, there is a relationship between area of the sector and the length of the arc. It will be like this: A equal to L into R by 2. So we can, with the help of the radius we required here, with that we can calculate this one. You can understand while doing the sums. So there is a relationship between area of the sector and length of the arc. So area of the sector formula we have written, and we have multiplied and divided with the equation with the 2. Then what we have done, arranged the terms in according to the L form. L means length of the arc formula. So we have arranged here theta by 360 into 2 pi r, and the remaining part here you can see that is r by 2 only. So arranging that one, we will get area of the sector is equal to L into r by 2. This formula also you have to study. Now I think one more formula you got here. A sector of radius 21 centimeter and a central angle is 150 degree. Find the length of its arc. A sector of radius 21 centimeter and central angle is 150 degree. Find the length of the arc. Direct question only it is. So we will see that what is given in the question first. What is given in the question? Radius equal to 21 centimeter means r is given, right? Now what is the central angle? Theta equal to 150 degree. So we got angle and we got radius. Now what is the question? Length of the arc. Direct formula, L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Just to substitute the values. What is theta for us? 150. So 150 by 360, 2 into 22 by 7 into 21. Direct question only. So 577.85 centimeter. It is based on which formula? Length of arc of the circle only. So length of arc of the circle, L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So it is equal to 150 by 360 into 2 into 22 by 7. That what is the answer we are getting there? 577.5. Okay. Next question. A pendulum swings through an angle of 30 degree. Describes an arc 8.8 centimeter in length. Find the length of the pendulum. A pendulum swings through an angle. So angle is given. Describes an arc. So what is given in the question? Describes an arc means arc length is given, right? So find the length of the pendulum. If you go for the clock design, you know that the length of the pendulum means it is radius only. Think about the clock design. So you know that the length of the pendulum, it shows that radius only. So what will happen there? It make an arc there while moving. The arc length is given here. What is the arc length? 8.8 centimeter. What is the central angle here? It is equal to 30 degree. And arc length is given. That means L is given. Theta is given. Now what is asked in the question? Length of the pendulum means radius. So again, which formula? Length of the pendulum means it is radius. R only we have to calculate. So we are using which formula? Length of the arc of the circle. What is the formula? That one? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So substitute the values as per given in the question. So 8.8 equal to 30 divided by 360 into 2 into 22 by 7 into r. While solving, you will get r equal to 16.8 centimeter. So just we look into the previous question, it is given that what is the length of the arc, right? The previous question we have, it is asked for length of the arc, but this question based on the same formula, what is asked? It is asked radius. Here length of the pendulum, right? So simple only this also. You can go for the formula and according to the question we can calculate what is required. Angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes. See, sometimes they will give the questions based on minute hand, hour hand and all. So the same concept, how we derived the formula, when the angle is 360 degree, area of the circle we have written as pi r square. When the angle is 360 degree, area of the circle we have written as a 2 pi, circumference we have written as a 2 pi r. So like that, when we are using that 360-degree method or unitary method, the same concept here also we have to use. So while seeing the formula you may feel difficult, but while doing the sums you can understand. Angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes. So minute hand take for one complete revolution means 60 minutes. So 60 minutes, how much angle it describes? It describes 360 degree, right? Angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes, it is equal to 360 degree. Now what we are calculating? 1 minute. How we can calculate? Angle described by the minute hand in 1 minute in unitary method only, nothing else. So 360 by 60, it is equal to 6 degree. If you learn this one, it is well and good. If you are not able to learn by heart and all these things, you can go for the direct solving. But you should have the idea that minute hand will take 360 degree in 60 minutes. So 1 minute it will take, what is the angle formed by that one? The minute hand will move in 1 minute 6 degree only. But our hand take how many minutes, how many time, how many hour it will take to complete to 360 degree? 12 hour. If you go for our hand, it will move 360 degree, means complete rotation means 12 hour will be completed. So in 12 hour, our hand will take a central angle 360 degree. So 1 hour it will take 30 minutes only, 30 degree only. How we are calculating? 360 by 12. Now 1 hour means as usual, you know that 60 minutes only. So angle described by our hand in 60 minutes, it is equal to 30. So these 2 points you must be very careful. Minute and hour hand, don't confuse the idea. So minute hand in 60 minutes, it is 360 degree, whereas our hand will take only 30 degree in 60 minutes only. Now angle described by our hand in 1 minute, that means 30 degree by 60, it is equal to half degree only. So these if you learn, it will be good, because we will get some questions based on this also. So I hope the idea is clear here. Once again I'll repeat: angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes, it is equal to 360 degree. So as you know the concept of moving minute hand and moving the hour hand in a clock, the same concept only we are taking. The minute hand is completing one revolution, or one hour complete revolution means 360 degree will be angle moved by in 60 minutes, whereas our hand take 12 hour to complete 360 degree. So according to that the value will change. The finally what we have to calculate: angle described by minute hand in 1 minute, it is 60 degree, whereas our hand, it is equal to half degree only. So both the formula you should learn. Yeah, I think 2 3 times if you write the same pattern, you will get the idea of how to calculate the angle. So sometimes in the question they will not give the central angle. So based on this concept, you should find out the central angle and solve. Okay. So the next question: the length of minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 1 minute. See the question. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 1 minute. There is no central angle is given to you. Understood? So based on our previous idea, we have to find out what is the central angle. So what is the length of minute hand means what is given in the question. That is equal to R only. So this 14 equal to R, right? Area swept by the clock means our formula theta by 360 into pi r square. Now what we required here, theta we required. For calculating theta, what we should do? So angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes equal to 360. We already know that one. In 60 minutes, it makes a complete revolution. That means the total angle will be 360 degree. So what is the calculation for us? 1 minute. What is the central angle? It is 6 degree. So I think you got the idea. The previous point why I have explained here. Area swept by the minute hand of the clock in 1 minute. First write the formula, then just substitute theta equal to 6 only. So 6 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 14 square. The solution is 10.26. That I am not bothering. You should learn that how to substitute for theta here, right? So how to substitute theta? We should use the concept of this. Understood? Angle described by minute hand in 60 minutes. Then 1 minute. For 1 minute, if you are calculating what is the answer we are getting, it is 6 degree. So the answer is 6 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 14 square. So I hope the point is clear why we have to learn the central angle in the case of a minute hand, in the case of a hour hand. Okay. The next question. Area of a sector of a circle of radius 36 centimeter is 54 pi centimeter square. Find the length of corresponding arc of the sector. Area of the sector of the circle of radius is given. And what is 54 pi? That is our area, means A. Now what is asked here? Length of corresponding arc of the sector. That means L is asked. We already seen there is a relationship between area of the sector and length of the arc. Right? Area of the sector is equal to length of the arc into R by 2. Or we know that A equal to L into R by 2. Just to substitute the values. What is A? A equal to 54 pi. Then what equal to L is unknown to us. L we have to calculate. And what is R? 36. So by 2 is there in the formula. So 36 by 2. And we can solve for L. In terms of pi only we have written. So L is equal to 3 pi centimeter. In case if you want to substitute 22 by 7, you can substitute. Then it will be 66 by 7 only. So what is given here? You must learn this formula also. It is helpful while solving the problems. Area of the sector of the circle of radius 36 centimeter is 54 pi centimeter square. Find the length of corresponding arc of the sector. Right? So area of the sector is equal to length of the arc into r by 2. Substitute the values and we can calculate for L. Okay. A piece of wire 20 centimeter long is bent into the form of an arc of the circle, subtending an angle 60° at its center. Find the radius of the circle. A piece of wire 20 centimeter long is bent into the form of arc of circle. So what is 20 centimeter? It is length of the arc of the circle. So this 20 centimeter equal to length of the arc of the circle only. Now what is the theta there? Theta equal to 60°. It is given there. So we know that L, we already given what is the central angle. So theta is also the substituting the values, and what is we asked here, R we have to calculate. So we have written length of the arc formula, L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So 20 equal to 60° by 360 into 2 into pi into r. In terms of pi only I have written. If it is MCQ pattern, pi value is like that option is given in terms of pi, you can write. Otherwise substitute and simplify and write the answer, right? So okay, I think I completed the questions whatever I want to based on the area of the sector and the length of the arc questions. Now I'll give the questions for you, so I will unmute all of you. Then you can answer me what is the questions for. Okay. So once again, before that, I just want to tell the formula to you. What is area of the sector means theta by 360 into pi r square. Then area of the length of the arc means theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So these two questions formula we have to use, and I'll give the question to you. Now you can attempt and tell me the answer. Okay, are you ready all of you? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I had given the
Yes, ma'am.
question.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
can try. You can try and tell me the answer. The first question. A chord of a circle of radius 14 centimeter subtends a right angle at the center. What is the area of minor sector? Pi value is 22 by 7 is given. Just to try all of you.
One 154, ma'am.
Exact 154. What is the unit?
154 centimeter square.
Centimeter square, because it is area only. Let me check the answer. And what is given in the question?
They have given ma'am subtended right angle, that is 90°, ma'am.
Who is speaking? Abhimanyu is speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. What is the radius?
Radius is 14 centimeter.
Okay. What is the
154,
formula?
ma'am. Theta by 360° into pi r square.
Once again.
Theta by 360° into pi r square.
Okay. Theta by 360 into pi r square. So you are getting the answer 154 centimeter square. Unit should be written for exams.
Yes.
Otherwise, okay. Anyhow, my MCQ only. Now this time we are not worrying. But whenever unit is there, we should. Yes, just check the answer. Those are not able to get. Go through the formula once again. 90 by 360 into pi into 14 square. Pi value 22 by 7. So after the simplification, 154 centimeter square only. Now the next question I'll show you. Other than Abhimanyu, you will keep quiet. Others will answer. Anybody else? Just Abhimanyu. Okay. The question is an arc of the circle of length 5 pi centimeter. The sector bounds an area 20 pi centimeter square. Find the radius of the circle. Find the radius.
Ma'am, 2 centimeter.
Who is speaking?
Shailesh, ma'am.
Okay. What is arc? What is given in the question? Let me explain. Explain, Shailesh.
Ma'am, area of the sector is, ma'am, 20 centimeter, 20 pi centimeter, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, by formula, area of sector is equal to length of the arc into r by 2, ma'am.
Very
and we
good.
subtend,
Then
we will get the value of r, ma'am.
Okay. What is the value you told?
2, ma'am.
2, ma'am. Ma'am, it is 8, ma'am. 8 centimeters.
8 centimeters,
8
Shailesh.
centimeters, Shailesh.
Yes, ma'am. He divided
Okay,
it,
ma'am.
ma'am. It we should multiply it.
Okay. No
Okay,
problem. No
okay.
problem.
No problem. No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, I think one more question is there. Okay. Anybody else only answer. What is the perimeter of a sector of angle 45 degree of a circle with a radius 7 centimeter? What is the perimeter of a sector of angle 45 degree? Don't do error here.
22. 11 by 2,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
5.5, ma'am.
11 by 2.
11 by 2, ma'am.
11 by 2, ma'am.
Centimeter, ma'am.
Okay. Who is
Okay.
answering?
Who is answering?
Sandesh,
Amod, ma'am, Amod.
Amod. Okay. Amod, tell me what is the perimeter of the sector? What is the meaning of perimeter of the sector?
Ma'am, that circumference which covers the sector, ma'am, that is called
Only
perimeter
that
of
much?
sector.
Arc, ma'am, arc.
Yes.
Only
Arc, ma'am,
that
that
arc
yes, ma'am.
plus perimeter of the sector.
Yes.
Radius into 2.
Huh?
We should add radius also, ma'am.
Yes.
19.5 centimeter.
Yes.
39 by 2, ma'am.
Here perimeter of the sector is the question. So what are the answers? Both the radius to be added with our length of the arc. Understood? What is the length of the arc? I think length of the arc you all told correct only. Length of the arc is 11 by 2. Along with that, 2 radii should be added. Understood? So 7 plus 7 plus 11 by 2, it is equal to 19.5. Perimeter of the sector is the word. Perimeter of the arc is used, then you can go. Understood? Length of the arc. Here the word changed. Perimeter of the sector. So what we should add? Both the radius and the length of the arc. So 7 plus 7 plus 11 by 2, that is equal to 19.5. Once again, I'll show the question. What is the perimeter of the sector of the angle 45 degree of the circle with radius 7 centimeter? So length of the arc you can do directly with our formula. With that, we should add a 2 more radius. Then only perimeter of the sector is completing. I think the point is clear to you. So it is equal to 19.5. Okay. With this, today's class, I'm winding up. Thank you.